block after block, deal after deal. Here in New Orleans, the game's so real. No motive, no suspect when a nigga kill. A nigga used to it here, that's just how it is. Block after block, deal after deal. Here in New Orleans, the game's so real. No motive, no suspect when a nigga kill. A nigga used to it here, that's just how it is. Whoa, what's up? This your main man, Sugar and how you big. And I want to thank you for tuning in to another episode of Underground New Orleans. I'm chilling in the lab today waiting on my homeboy, Kabuka the General, you dig? One of the YB mobsters, you know what I'm saying? He coming through on this solo right now, you know what I'm saying? So stay tuned. He gonna let you know what's going on with him, the YB mobsters, you dig? We gonna get into some videos, you dig? So just sit back, kick it, hang with us. You know what I'm saying? Underground New Orleans, Sugar and Hall. So while I wait on my man to slide through, we gonna get into something from him. Kabuka the General, a blog, a half a movie, a video. The boy doing so much, you dig. He really grinding in the game, you dig. So sit back and stay tuned. We'll be right back. Underground New Orleans, Sugar and Hall. Whoa, and we back. You watching Underground New Orleans, your main man, Sugar and Hall. My homeboy, Kabuka the General, and slid through the lab, you dig, the Highlanders. You having big dog? So I'm gonna give him a second to introduce himself.
Kabuka the General, YB Mobsters, gotta get into the same as CEO. Checking in, chilling with my man, Sugar and Hall, you know what I'm saying? And we about to get to this business, bro.
Big. So first and foremost, let the people know where you from here in New Orleans.
Uptown New Orleans, 12 Wall, Central City. Jealous you in the cell.
Big. So how was it like growing up in the 12 Wall with Kabuka?
It wasn't too different from anybody else's situation growing up for me, just that I grew up around a bunch of conniving motherfuckers. That's about it. So it really made me look at like life for what it really was, you know what I'm saying? Instead of like taking a lot of shit for granted, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas that I came up around like was getting money at certain times and then wasn't that fortunate at, you know, other times it did. So that shit just made me look at other avenues, you dig? Like, so I needed more, like, you know what I'm saying?
Big. So how long you been in the game grinding right now? Working on what you working on?
Well, I've been doing the label shit since 2006, like right after Katrina, but I've been messing around with the music, I could say, since probably like 99, since the Master P era, you know. Dipping and dabbing with my partner Dig, being with them or whatever, seeing how they handle their business or whatever, but I just been pushing my own thing since after Katrina, you know what I'm saying? When we came back, they didn't really have too much going on, and they still don't got too much going on. Further, nobody feeding people from the city, you feel me? So that's what really got me doing what I'm doing, you know.
Big. So you gotta get it entertainment. So tell me, how did that come about?
Well, like, I see, like, prior to the storm, a few months after that, you know what I'm saying, we was in Texas, we didn't really have too much to go off. Like, we listened to a lot of Wayne riding around, but it's like, as we constantly watching the news and seeing like certain people ain't putting up money for the city, but you know, these the same people that's running around screaming New Orleans, this, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it just made me look at like, if they could do it, I could do it and probably do better, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm really focused on doing something for my city instead of sucking my city dry and then running out, you feel me? Yeah. So that's what really made me name it, Gotta Get It Entertainment, because that's how I felt at the time, like I gotta get it.
Yeah. So with your music, growing up in the 12 Wall, you know, same old, everybody got the story to tell, just a different way. Does your life heavily influence your music?
I can sing in a way.
Big, the boy on call, you hear me? It's real around here, you dig?
But in a sense, I can see that, because it's like, where I live at, I live where I grew up at, so every day I walk outside, I basically see the same thing. Like, I ain't running from what I, you know, I'm embracing that, you dig, instead of running from it. Like, I'm comfortable, you feel me? Like, that's the only spot I'm comfortable in, so it's like what I rap about is what I see every day, you know what I'm saying, and the way I feel, you feel me? I don't too much be in tune to the radio and like all that type of stuff does, so I just be like trapped in my own zone, like.
Big. So we gonna take a break right here. We gonna cut into one of his videos, you dig? He got a lot of videos. Check him out on YouTube, you dig? So we gonna get into that a little bit later because he a lot of places as usual if you trying to grind in this game. So sit back and relax. You watching Underground New Orleans, Chevron Earnhardt, Kabuki the General, you dig? Be right back. And we back. This your main man, Chevron Earnhardt, chilling with Kabuki the General. You watching Underground New Orleans. So who were some of your musical influences that made you feel like, you know, you had what it takes to say what you gotta say?
Mystical, like for sure, UNLV. Cash Money, I could say, you know what I'm saying, when I was younger growing up. No Limits, you know what I'm saying? And it's a bunch of artists out there, but it's like I cling more to the artists that like take care of the community. Like I could say like Boosie, like people I see actually do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy to get on a song and talk about this and talk about that and get on these DVDs and say what you're doing and say this and that and the other. But when I see it, then that's when I say I fuck with you. If I don't see it, I can't say I fuck with you.
Big. So what you got in the streets right now that's circulating that you got out?
Well, right now, we got the Back in the Kitchen out. That's what all for us, the YB Mafia. One of my artists, Thurman Fly, the first one, he got the 5.0 out. Shotty Bugatti Bird, that's another one of my artists. He got the Me, Myself, and I out. You can find it on live mixtapes. You can find the 5.0 on live mixtape, that Pip. Or you can also go on ybggi.com, that's our site. And you can just look for more. Find whatever you want. That Pip, YouTube, we all over. Twitter, everywhere. YB Mafia, type it in.
Big. So have you been in the performance circuit lately?
We opened up for Ross like last year in September. We just did something recently in Slum1200 on March 30th with Fox. And that's about it. Like everything else just been working with us. Music, studio.
Big. So who are some of the artists you know you collaborated with so far in this music game?
Young Bree from Triple C's, Tonka from the Goons, Gangsta Cash, Mr. Marcello, Dope Boy, and a couple more. I can't really name offhand right now, but I got a nice bit of features on my mixtape.
Big. That's what's up. So with the featuring, how you do your producers? You do your own producing, you got an in-house producer? How you getting tracks?
Well, lately producers been sending us tracks. Like we'll go on SoundClick and we'll get certain beats that certain people probably have, certain people probably heard and certain people probably didn't hear, and we'll just pretty much make them our own and just send them to the producers or just put it on Twitter and just keep putting it out there. And certain producers hear it and they send us shit.
Yeah, that's what's up. So we're gonna take another break. We're gonna cut into another one of my man videos you did. So just stay tuned. Chevron Earnhardt, Kabuki the General, repping the YB Masters. Gotta get it entertainment. You watching Underground New Orleans. We'll be right back. And we back. The main man Chevron Earnhardt, chilling with Kabuki the General. You watching Underground New Orleans. So you in the group and you a solo artist, so you must grind real hard. How you get into being involved with a group?
Well, I became a part of it. Basically, well, first of all, I wasn't a part of the group at first. It was just like the YB Mafia consisted of Noon the Youngin, Sterling McFly, Shotty Bugatti, and this dude named T. Like, he a singer, but he kind of like, shied away. Like, so then the YB Mafia was them three. But for me constantly being around, and every now and then I might get in the booth and play around this, that, and the other. And certain people will come around and like hear me just like rapping or say I need to do it because of my voice. So one day they just felt like I needed to start trying to pursue rapping or whatever you did. So that's how I become a part of the YB Masters. But the YB Masters was just Noon and Young and Sterling Fly and tried to be guided at first.
So you started out, basically, you started out in a group and decided to branch off as a solo artist?
No, I started off as the CEO, and they was a group, but I felt like, it's like, me growing up seeing a lot of groups, like, a group never worked, it never worked like, it worked to a certain extent. He's always gonna have friction, like, they always gonna have somebody that like somebody better than the other person. So I feel like it'll never work, so I felt like all of us should be individual artists, you feel me? And we only the YB Masters when we actually do music together. Like if we have a bunch of songs to where it might be 15 tracks with all us on songs together, then we consider the YB Masters. You know what I'm saying? When you see me in the streets, I'm the Kabuka the General. Right. You see Noon, he Noon the Youngin. You see us together with the YB Masters.
Right. You know right. So what you working on right now that you trying to put out in the streets right now?
Right now we got a bunch of shit. We don't really work on nothing, we just do. But right now I got no patience, no progress coming. I'm a Sterling Fly, got Super Swag Shorty about to drop May 5th. And Shotty Bugatti got the Coolest about to drop. D4G, No Prisoners. And it just goes on, bro. And we also working on the Back in the Kitchen Part 2 right now.
Good. So in this grind, in this game right here, you looking to feature with anybody, any producers like your style or whatever, other artists just like your style, they want to work with you. You know, you into that?
Yeah, I'm willing to work with whoever willing to work with me, long as they grinding, I'm grinding. If you know you out here just like rapping for Facebook and Twitter and shit like that, then I ain't trying to work with you, you feel me? But if you moving, you know what I'm saying, you serious about what you doing, you really trying to get money to provide for your people, then we're working with you, you feel me?
Big. And for if they won't get at you for a feature or whatever, where can they get at you at?
Kabuka the General @gmail.com. Y'all can follow us on Twitter @YBXGGI. You can follow me on Twitter @YBMafia_Kabuka. And you can find us at YBGGI.com. Log on. Mob life.
Word. So with that being said, that's the end of our show. We hope you enjoyed the show. Sharon Hall, Kabuka the General, another artist on this grind, you dig? So stay tuned for another episode, Underground New Orleans, and we out.